Hey y'all, it's Kayla J here, and I have a PSA announcement. Please stop asking CIARA and Russell the prayer. Like, you cannot earn your future spouse. It's literally grace. So I'm gonna get right into it. I used to think that if I was doing this, if I was doing that in my purpose, then it would be time for my significant other to come. I thought if I worked hard enough, if I prayed hard enough, then God would see that I deserved a spouse and he would just drop my husband right from heaven. Or when the spouse wouldn't come, I would think, okay, it's something I did. It's because I'm not faithful enough. It's because of this or that. Or I would even see that, okay, maybe God doesn't love me like them because they're about to get married and I'm not. Or I would even see other women in the church and I would say, wow, look at her operating in her gift. This is why she has a husband. So maybe let me try to do what she's doing and that will help me earn a spouse. But that's just not how God works. And this is also a dangerous place to be in because this says that everything we do, we earn. That we've earned this house, we've earned the car, we've earned everything that we have in life, and that's just not the case. This also is a dangerous place to be in because it equates the arrival of our future spouse to the hours we put in serving or to the amount of time we spend praying, and that's just not how God works. I was thinking of my future spouse as a reward rather than literally a gift from God. Just because I'm doing what God has asked me to do, that does not warrant my spouse's arrival. Just because you're doing that or you're being obedient to God, that doesn't mean that he's going to give you what you want. For me, it really became a works type of thing. This is not to be confused with faith without works in James chapter 2, because yes, faith without works is dead. So you can prepare for your spouse by getting your faith walk right with Christ. You can get your life together. You can be going on dates with Jesus, reading the Bible more, serving, getting active, going to therapy, but that's still no guarantee for your future spouse. You can literally operate in purpose and do everything you're supposed to do in life and your spouse still be nowhere in sight. Only when you get to the point in your life's journey where God says it's no longer okay. He's no longer pleased with you being alone. Genesis chapter 2:18, and God saw that it wasn't good for Adam to be alone, for man to be alone. That's when God will send that spouse to you, and he'll bring the right person to help you, and you two together will continue to advance the kingdom of God. But remember, there's no algorithm to marriage. It's no algorithm to how God blesses you. He could bless somebody one way and bless you the next way. God will bring that person when he sees fit and when he's going to get the most glory. Not because you cry yourself to sleep every night in loneliness and God is just like, here, dang. Like, no, he's not going to do that. Good fathers will never give you something when they know you're not ready, when it's out of season, because they know it can be detrimental to you and to possibly even that person. So just kind of get in your mind that you cannot earn your spouse. And God messes up logical thinkers like this all the time because they think it's a formula to meeting that significant other. It's this plus that will equal that. But God doesn't operate in a formula. I think that's really prosperity gospel teaching. You don't deserve anything. In the eyes of God, we all deserve death. And that's why Jesus died on the cross for us. You can work to be prepared, but only God knows the arrival of your future spouse. If God gets more glory in you being single, then you will remain single. If God gets glory in you being in a relationship, then you will be in a relationship. Also, side note, God has called some people to be alone, not lonely, of course, community around them, friendships and family, but to never be married. But some of y'all aren't ready for that. I know I was not ready to accept that, but that's the case. So back to what I was saying though. When the time comes, your significant other will literally be a total gift from God. Nothing you do to deserve that person, just like nothing we do to deserve God's grace, God's love. God will never love you any more than he loves you at this very moment. So you just have to trust that he's going to bless you with whomever, whenever. And you have to truly be okay with that. So back to the title of this video, God saw fit to bring CIARA and Russell together. He graced them for their paths to cross. God created their past via life circumstances, via circumstances that others might consider unconventional. By the way, what is unconventional, you know? But God saw fit for them to cross. The ultimate reasoning for their union was not because their prayers were so great. The ultimate reason for their union is because God's grace, because God is so great. He saw fit for them to finally come together. Also, side note, what's for you is for you. Both CIARA and Russell were in very serious long-term relationships, if not marital relationships, but God created them from the beginnings of the earth to be together, and so they made their way to each other. And that is just so beautiful in itself. So don't trip, because what's for you will inevitably be for you. But as beautiful as their love story is, you all, it's not ours. It's not our fate. You're putting these two people on a pedestal saying, what did y'all do to get each other? We just love you guys so much. And I get there in social media, I get there in the limelight, but you're putting these two people on the pedestal and asking them what they did for this extraordinary love to transpire, when really you should be putting God on this pedestal and seeking God's face, and praying to God and getting right and getting in God's presence, and praying that He will one day extend the unmerited, unearned grace that He extended CIARA and Russell to meet each other, to find each other. So ask Him to prepare your heart. Ask Him for clarity in this area. But I just truly feel like you all asking CIARA and Russell for the prayer that they prayed is kind of like you all asking a classmate for the answers, when the teacher is literally right here saying, here I am. I have the answers to whatever you need. So I hope this blessed you all. I really hope that you all got some clarity from this. And if you haven't heard of this prayer that people keep asking CIARA and Russell Wilson for, just go Google CIARA and Russell Wilson. They're such a beautiful couple. But just understanding that what's for them is for them, and what's for you is for you. So like I said, I hope y'all were blessed by this. My name is Kayla J. Please like, subscribe, comment under this post. If you liked it, please share it with anyone, everyone. So yeah, thanks y'all. Again, my name is Kayla J. Thanks for watching. May the Lord bless you and keep you.